Hello. Good afternoon. Uh, oh God, my armpits smell. I should have put on some deodorant. I should have showered first of all. Okay. I owe you an explanation. For one, I'm really loving this hairstyle that I did off the cuff today. This morning, my hair was a wreck. And I didn't care because I wasn't going anywhere and I was supposed to shower in the morning after I exercised, but I didn't get the motivation to exercise or even stretch today. And I hoped and prayed that today was going to be a better day and I was going to feel better, but that wasn't the case. Well, no, I wouldn't say I feel worse than yesterday. I do think I'm better than yesterday. I'm less erratic. However, I'm still kind of like all over the place. I didn't even set my alarm today, my 20-minute alarm to drink water because I thought what was like midday when I remembered that I forgot to put it on. I'm like, oh, you know what? I've been pretty good with drinking water. I haven't, not really. And I was really hungry like just like an hour ago. And I cooked the chicken that I had. And then I had like a few pieces of chicken while I was eating, when they were done, and I would just eat a few and finish cooking the rest. And then I set them aside. And then I I don't know what's the appropriate term. Just gonna say some self-love for some 40 minutes. Because I keep like I feel like pent up and not like sexually, but stressed. And I don't know exactly why. And then I also feel like I don't have enough energy. And that's just something I've grown to notice that is like, a boost of something a pop-up came up on my computer. Oh, something about storage. Remind me later. Okay, what was I saying? A pop of dopamine or like energy. So yeah, now I feel a little bit better. That's why I can get on. And well, actually no. So then, because I didn't really eat, I was just kind of like nibbling at the chicken, and I didn't really have more than like a piece, like really like small because it was really hot, and I was like, I'll wait until like I'll eat this in like in a little bit. But then like an hour later, and I made like a quesadilla, and I was like hungry, but now I'm like don't want to finish it because I'm like, oh, my street light just turned on. So let me see if I can adjust this lighting to be less bright over here. Or should I just turn it off? No, it feels weird. This is 50%. That's brighter. Is that warm? Okay. I don't know where I left off. Anyways, I started a new, let me see. What? You finish painting. Okay. All right. This all seems safe, so I can show the screen. I started a new method of doing my to-do list instead of calling a to-do list like I was before and putting them down on the sticky notes, these ones, which I feel like it's like a waste because I have a bunch of them that I'm saving to reuse and recycle as paper mache if I ever get around to it. It's another thing. Yesterday I said I wasn't going to get on Pinterest because I knew it was going to suck my soul out, and I ended up doing it anyways. I'm trying, like I said, be gentler with myself for these few days just because of my cycling right now. However, I does doesn't mean that I don't want to do anything. Like last night, like right before going to bed, I got like a spurt of energy, and then all of a sudden I wanted to start painting my window borders black, like I've been wanting to do for quite some time, just to see if I would like it. I 50-50 still. I don't know how I like it. Let me see if I can move things around so I can show you. Um, try not to knock things over. And my room's really messy right now, so I don't hope that there's nothing incriminating or embarrassing. Can't see it. Ugh, I still have to do more things. Okay, hold on. It's really red. Okay, so I've only done like from there to like here, and then I got frustrated because I wasn't getting a straight line like I wanted. So then I just started like scribbling with the paintbrush, and then I'm like, oh, I kind of like it that it's not as straight. But I go back. I mean, I'm still gonna clean it up, obviously, but I don't know. I think what I'm still trying to figure out if I love how you can see my screen, and I have red images. That's really what that's really red. I have red images like I did last time when I was streaming this late at night because I feel like my skin looks better in with the red tint rather than the blue or green that the computer screen normally adds naturally. So yeah, I was doing that like an erratic person, and then I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday. I don't know if it happened before or after yesterday's live stream. Cut my hair again, more just trimming, just a bit of trimming, and I thought, oh God, I have to like film this to see if I am acting erratic and crazy, or if I don't know, maybe this is the, oh, my bracelet's like stuck with my watch. Maybe this is the time that I'm doing the stuff that I've been wanting to do, like finally getting the motivation to do those things that I've been holding myself back. Maybe it's not irrational. Maybe I'm getting inside my head. Maybe this is great. Okay. I don't think I've done anything too irrational yet. Like I said, I mean, I could have gone baby bangs, and instead I just cut them to like, I said, don't cut them shorter than your face for now. Okay. We'll see for a few days how you like it. And, we'll go from there. But don't I was I wasn't close, but I was contemplating, I'm like, what if I just cut it all off? Get kind of like a pixie going. And I was almost like about to Google, how do you cut a pixie haircut? Because I got scissors at home. Got lots of scissors at home, okay? Yeah, anyways, like I said, does I don't think it looks too bad. But I was trying to get them like really curly yesterday because my hair is like naturally curly. Like this isn't curly, it's wavy. And it was happened by accident. It was only like this because let me take off my headphones for just a second. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Talking to myself, don't freak out. Yeah, I look a lot better without the headphones, but if I ever. Okay. So this morning um is my audio on? I should probably check that first. Hold on. I gotta put my headphones back on because of that. Hold on. How do I mm, my channel to live stream? Okay. Okay, I think it's working. So let's get the Ryan Bang and the OBS so I can see myself. Okay. What was I saying? Okay, okay, let me do this for me. This is so boring. I don't even know like that this okay. This morning I just did like a ponytail, but because I cut my hair even more, but I have a lot of baby hairs like, you know, shorter than this over here for some reason over here. So I was thinking, well, if these are this short, which I didn't cut this, okay? This is just how like the baby's hairs are growing in. Then that means I have to cut this even shorter than this. But I can never contemplate like how and when my baby hairs are gonna like be growing. So because I didn't want to like cut them any further. But anyways, my hair gets like really curly. So to put it up in a ponytail, but like I have all these baby hairs, like none of them I'm able to pull back, and they're all curly. I put like a bunch of gel, slick it back. So it was because I hadn't showered and I was gonna go downstairs to like throw out my trash, and I didn't want to look like crazy hot mess. I'll just slick it all back so it looks like I just got out of the shower and put it into a ponytail, even though you could tell I didn't just get out of the shower because the ponytail was all like, well, here, I'll do it now, show you. A very accurate reenactment, basically. So this is all like frizzed out, and then this was like slick back. But obviously that was in the morning, so because it dried slick back, it's now like straight looking, like it flattened out naturally, which is kind of how I used to do my curl my hair, which is funny. I would curl it um in like one direction or two, just like doing this when it's wet, and then like let it dry in this form so that it would get like one unison curl, because my natural curls can they're hard to manage, okay? You just like doing whatever they want. And then this is the first time I've done this bun thing. I used to do this all the time when I had really long hair, like longer than I do now, because it's just like easy. And I thought it was like it's loose, like I don't tie in it that much. So yeah. And I used to love how it's crooked right now. I used to love how it looked. And I did it for years, even when my mom and my sisters were like, it's not that cute, basically. I couldn't not wear it because it was all just, it was convenient. I kept my hair, out of my face and out of other places like my neck, and especially because it was so long, and like if hair touches me where it's not supposed to be, like my arms or anywhere else on my body, I freak out because I think it's like a bug. I'm no, I can try and make it look like a bow. I don't know exactly, or finish it off like a whole bun. But I don't really. Well, that was I think the other reason I stopped doing this, because like I feel like I had more hair. Like this is like huge gap in here. I used to have so much that like it would look like full. And yeah, anyways, because I haven't done it in like a really long time. Oh, okay, so because I feel like I'm still losing hair, then I figured that this hairstyle isn't that preventative, to use. I thought it was like a safe hairstyle so that I wasn't losing too much hair, like because it's not like a tight ponytail. Also, I don't even like wearing tight ponytails because they give me a headache after like a couple hours. But today because I started off with a ponytail and then I started hurting, but my hair was like now like in depth from the ponytail. I didn't know what else to do with it, so I just thought, I'm like, oh, maybe let me see what my hair looks like now, to see if there isn't any change of. Excuse me. Now did I feel hair somewhere? I can't see it. Wait, hold on. Is it? Got it. There it is. It's going in my hair box. Now let me put these back on because I can hear traffic and I don't want to. Anyway, so I think it looks pretty good. I think I shouldn't cut it shorter just yet, even though I really do want to, because I really do think this is like I said, this is shorter. It doesn't make sense that this is longer. Like this has to be the shorter to like actually like frame my face. But need to put more gel in it. Oh my God, that was the other thing. The actual thing that I wanted to update on. Okay. And the reason why I'm on so late. Okay. Well, basically, let me go back to my notebook. Basically, okay. So I started off my to-do list today with not a to-do list, because like I said, I'm not in the mood to listen to anybody right now, even myself. Like nobody can tell me what to do. And I stayed in bed for like an extra like 30 minutes, stayed in bed for an hour and 30 minutes. It's basically the entire time just doom scrolling on like Instagram or YouTube until I finally was like, I hate this. It's not giving me the boost that I need. I know that. It's not the same kind of, you know, drug inducing addiction that it was before. Now that I know, I'm sorry, I think my chest hurts for some reason. It's like I hit it. I can't remember. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Okay. And so then dragged myself out of bed, even though it was like 30 minutes later, whatever. Then ate breakfast. I think I had a pretty good breakfast. I think, yeah, it was just eggs, tomato, and like in a burrito. So that was pretty good, I think. And when I really wanted to order something, but I'm still angry at Uber, I'm gonna hold out as long as I can not to order anything from them. Yes, I'm still paying for like a monthly membership from them, but that's only like, I think like $5 or less. And I need that just for emergencies in case I need like a car ride somewhere. For now. I'll I'll reevaluate in a couple of days, see how I feel. Anyways, okay. The other thing that's been bothering me a lot, like the time was like 12, noon, where I schedule these live streams to get started and start painting or doing something creative. Normally just painting so far seems the trend is. And but I've let so much shit I've let go around my apartment that's been bothering me. And it's like I feel like weighing on me and like constant like I feel like noises in the back of me, just not in my head like this, okay? Just keep like not voices like people talking, like static. Best as I can describe it, just like noises, like, you know, bubble wrap and like crumbling and things like that. And that's like as best as I can describe like when I feel like there's something bothering me or weighing on me. And the thing was, the major thing was cleaning. And sorry, I'm drooling. I've talked a lot about before as using cleaning as a procrastination tool. Whenever like the smallest thing is like out of place, I'd be like, okay, perfect time to start cleaning. And then I get, excuse me, and then I get over focused on something and then I start deep cleaning my kitchen when I don't need to because I'm procrastinating doing something I should be doing, like practicing painting or, you know, doing something else creative. However, I think because I've had that mindset for the past month, basically, I've kind of been slacking on basic daily maintenance for other things. So I'm making it sound like I let it get out way out of hand. Well, I did. I had a lot of like organic produce that I've been like accumulating to like fill up like at least a small bag of like organic waste to that so I could throw out. And then that's been causing fruit flies to flock and annoying me and making the kitchen smell. And I did that for a few days, and I used that as an excuse as be like, well, I can't throw that out yet. It's not full yet. It's only like not even like, not enough to fill a bag. But today it was full. All my trash. This was sort of like my paper bin and my by my office desk chair thing, table, I can't think. And my bathroom trash completely full. So I've been avoiding. So I said today's like you can't avoid these things anymore. So also like I feel like it wasn't days because I've been pretty good at washing my dishes every day or every other day at least, like the next day. But there is a shitload of dishes I had to do today. I had to do like 2 rounds because I'm space is so small. I had to like put them out to dry them, and then do a second load so I can put those out to dry in the small space that I have because not everything would fit. So that must have been more than a few days, and I just didn't notice. Okay, so washed dishes, took out all the trash, and finally got to clean my fucking bathroom walls that I've been wanting to do for weeks, basically. I know I probably only talked about it a couple of days, but it's been on my list for weeks, maybe longer. And I think one of the things I was kind of stopping me is that I want to do them right after I take a shower because I take steamy showers and the walls are like all moist. I thought that would be a perfect time. They're already moist to like start wiping them down. However, after I'm like showered and feeling clean, I don't want to start cleaning because then I feel like I'm going to feel dirty again. Oh, I know I'm going to feel dirty again, and then defeats the purpose of the shower. I thought about just turning on the shower, but then I feel like wasting water and especially hot water, electricity, and everything like that. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I just went in dry. I have some of the Clorox wipes that I reused a lot so that because I didn't want to go through so many. I did go through a lot anyways. But anyways, I long story short, I finally cleaned my bathroom walls and I feel so good about that. However, after that, it took me like over an hour, I think. I got really tired. So then I sat down. I told myself, give your feet a rest. Rest maybe no more than an hour. I don't know what happened. I got online and then I I blacked out. I don't know what happened. Literally, I don't know where that time went. I didn't track it, didn't put anything down. So after 2 p.m., because 2 p.m. is when I finished cleaning the bathroom walls, and 5 p.m. is when I started cooking the chicken. So between 2 and 5, I guess it's not that much of a time loss. And I'm sure it was just like doom scrolling, Pinterest, YouTube, whatever. And yeah, I really have no excuse or explanation. I was just tired. And my Lively app is telling me that you're like, yeah, you know what? Take it easy on yourself. Well, let me read exactly what it says. Here, let me see if it'll let me log in right now because I'm on the OBS. Oh my God, excuse me. Oh no, it locked me out. Why? Because I don't pay for anything and it keeps nagging me every time I log in to pay for it. I might have to find something else. Okay, do focus on organizing your space or decluttering to create a peaceful environment. Okay, I feel like I did that, cleaning. I didn't like deep clean my entire apartment, just like except the trash and the dishes and the bathroom walls. Then move. Moderate strength training is great to keep your body strong and your mind. Okay, I didn't do any of that. And then the feet section is blocked out because I don't pay for the subscription. And I refuse to. Well, I'm also poor, so, well, unemployed. I use the word poor very loosely, I've been told. Okay, where was I? creating space. Forgot what I just read. Organizing my space. I feel like I did that because, like I said, that's been bothering me, and I feel like I can't be in a creative space if my space is not clean and organized. I also, I don't know, I did this a few days ago, so I don't know if I ever mentioned it. I reorganized. I feel like I did. Now that I'm saying it now, I feel like I did. I pointed out. Now it's dirty again, and even worse. I don't, I'm trying. I tried fixing my wheel again. I've been having to tighten it every couple of days because it untightens because it's not the right wheel. And I keep looking for like different solutions, but everything costs too much money, and it's just really like I should just get a new chair altogether, and I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna struggle through it. Okay, that is my bathroom mirror. I took it off the wall so that I can clean the wall, and now that I have it here, I need to clean it, thoroughly clean it because I have it off the wall. I hardly don't take it off because it's heavy, and yeah. So that's what this is, and with the boxes, because I'm gonna like use the box to set the mirror on top because they're sticky. Little, you see those two white little squares? Those are double-sided tape that I use so that it doesn't move around on the wall because it's like hanging from a chain only, like a link chain. And whenever I open the door, I don't know if it's because of I don't know what you call it, the draft from the windows, or because I believe personally that the building is moving all the time, every little movement. So, and if I see it move, it makes me dizzy because I'm already very, what is it? What is it? What is it called? When you're like, y- ugh, you can't balance and you get nauseous. Anyways, so if I see it move, it bothers me. So I put the double-sided sticky tape so that it sticks to the wall and it doesn't move as much. And even though I took them off and they're not that sticky, I don't want to accidentally have it stuck to my floor. So I'm going to put it on top of the box, clean it, then set it back up. But that's also been there for, so it's 2 p.m. today and it's 7 now. So a few hours. I do want to get that done before I go to sleep. That would be a good idea. And then all this other mess, I don't know. I think I had to take something out of from here because I didn't really organize the two clothes cabinets that well. So I just shoved in like all my craft things over there. Oh, okay, I remember why. I was looking for plaster. Plaster or like, yeah. I call it plaster, but I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I think it's plaster. Yeah, well, it wasn't in there anyways. I was looking for it because there's a couple of holes that I also want to fill because I moved that mirror actually from where it was originally at to lower because I'm so short. And I've never filled the hole that I was originally there for the mirror. And it's been bothering me, and that's been months. So today, since I cleaned the walls, I thought would be a great time to finally fill that hole. And there's a couple others that I wanna fill up too. Oh, these ones too. These ones just much smaller. It might not even need it. It might just be paint. Oh, and then there's that. I wanna repaint these walls. It's like the bathroom, because I when I first painted everything white, I didn't do a great job at it. It was very fast, paint job just to see if I would like this white. And there's a lot of like the edges from the ceiling of the wall to the baseboards, very patchy work that I know I'm the only one that's gonna really notice or even care about. But since I'm still living here and now I have the time to do it and it's what I've been wanting to do, that's what I wanted to do today. But at some point, I didn't even want to do that. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I'm kind of getting worried about it because in just a few days, I have to go out to like that art exhibit talk. I don't know if I mentioned it here that I invited a friend out to go with me. And I want to go, even if she doesn't want to go or she says cancels last minute, that's fine. I want to make it there because I want to have this discussion about art. And I just don't know if I'm going to be in the headspace for it. So I'm a little nervous about that. I don't know how to get myself there either, at least for a few hours. I don't know. My lips hurt so bad. They're so sore. I can't stop biting them, and they're still so dry. Well, anyways, I really wanted to also log in today, even if it's just me yapping about nothing, basically. Because I thought about it, like, just would, you know, it wouldn't be a big deal if I didn't do one day. However, I get a major uh, sense of accomplishment as I see all the thumbnails growing from these live streams. Like today's day 40. I'm doing this. And it's really, if I think about it, or at least for me, it's not that many, just 40 days, a little bit over a month. I know I would feel more disappointed if I didn't do this just for a few minutes, even than not. I don't know. I also haven't been reading. I've been writing for sure. I enjoy that. I've been my little red diary book. I put in the over here with the other books. I had to burp. And I do that every day. That's also something I really enjoy seeing work accumulate, even if it's like shitty like this. I don't I think it's because if I have this I don't know why it is also like I am like I feel like I'm spitting or just like this side is like very moisturing from like saliva. Maybe I should drink water. Yeah, because I definitely haven't. It's been 30 minutes at least. Okay. Right. The I What I struggle with is not feeling accomplished unless I have like an end result, whether that be some kind of a finished product, preferably, or some kind of recognition or like award or praise from someone. But mainly, I prefer to have like a physical thing that I can see, and because it helps me better visualize of the work I've been doing, basically. So with the diary, it's cool to like flip it back and be like, "Oh my goodness, look at all those pages I've written in." This one hardly. I just think this is like the third page. So I'm gonna start also writing on this one more, just notes, but in the day because I also enjoyed so much that I limit myself also to only write one page front and back, at least front and back, but only one page a day. And I do that at night right before I go to sleep. But I've also been wanting to write during the day, but that could take a lot of time out of my day because sometimes it'll only be 20 minutes. Sometimes I can write for like an hour or more and I like lose myself in it. So I don't want to do that during the day. I think this is a good alternative. It's not really like journaling, but it is like jotting down the things that I want to do for the day in a more relaxed manner than I was doing before, where it's very like strict, like step this, which is what I thought I needed, but well, maybe I'll alternate depending on what it is that I need during which cycle because right now I can't do that. I know especially because I've been on Pinterest a lot, there's a lot of quotes that say like, "Don't follow your mood or your feelings, follow your goals and your habits." Well, that's easy for you to say, I feel like something a man would say. No, but I've heard a lot of girl bossies, like, you know, with that tone. And like I said, that sounds great until like you're actually in this headspace that I can't describe how insane I feel right now. And I wanna like talk to somebody. Like I think about calling my mom, but I just feel like I'm going to like rage out on her for like stupid little things because I'm just like that irritated with like the smallest things. So I don't want to subject her to that. I don't want to subject anybody to this kind of torture. So I'm isolating myself until I've calmed down. Because I know, like I said, this is like a very heightened me and not a positive heightened. It's very outrageous, radical, heightened. Okay. Another thing I haven't been able to do is watch these live streams back the past 2 or 3 days. I was really good. I was getting them down. I did like 3 in a row. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so that's a siren. I don't think it's coming down the shirt though. I can't believe I can still hear that with my headphones. My noise canceler, where they're supposed to be noise canceling, but they're not really with music on, even though my music's very low, so that I can still kind of hear myself talk. Okay. Okay, well, this has been going on for almost 40 minutes. I don't want to do a long talking, chatting, yapping form of these videos. I've been struggling enough to edit the hour and 30-minute long ones that I started doing the first month for some reason. And those, I was able to get the motivation to continue editing yesterday, even though I took a day off before. I said, I'll do that while I scroll on Pinterest because I can hear it and like occasionally look at it because they're just so boring. They're so boring and so long. I've been clipping very like short things that seminally interesting, not really, but just to put like 3 minutes of each live stream I did for the month of February to compile into like an hour long February live stream is a goal that I want to put for this month. Hopefully I finish it. I don't know. Because then I also have another goal to finish another, what is it called? Long, no, it's long form, but like longer time, a longer YouTube video instead of just the lives and just the shorts that I've been making. I want to do like a regular, at least one a month that's not a live and not a short. It's like maybe an 8, no more than 15-minute video on like a topic that I've actually, planned out, have done notes and maybe even a script so that I can, just what it get in and get out and it's more coherent sounding, I'm hoping, than just me like running around in circles inside my head by myself and never getting anywhere. Well, anyways, I keep looking at my what I want to do today list, and I got the cleaning section part off, so I'm going to snaps, claps, whatever, praise myself for that. I didn't. I put shower on here because I thought it would be an easy one. Turns out it's not. It's been the second day I haven't showered. I haven't gone outside though, okay? So I don't and I haven't sweat because I haven't been exercising. So I just don't feel like it. But tomorrow is going to be the last day that I can put it off because it's gonna be the day my hair is gonna start showing a lot of oil and I won't be able to I won't feel like putting it off anymore because I'll feel gross. Okay, and then I didn't paint. I didn't finish black trim painting on the walls. I thought I make it, and like I said, a boost of energy right before I go to bed and start doing that like a mad woman. So there's still hope for that. And then design slash measurements for storage boxes. Okay. So even though I'm happy with how I organize this, I still think I can make it better. And because I have still that large piece of cardboard from when I replaced my mini fridge, that it's also been bothering me because it's just like there's nowhere to put it. I have no storage space anywhere, so it's just in my bedroom, beside my bed, and I have to keep moving it whenever I want to like get in that area, like to make my bed, or if I want to get into my closet, but not normally because that's also like the storage area. But there's nowhere to put it, and I really want to do something with this piece of cardboard. I do not want to throw away because it's really hard to come by strong and clean pieces of cardboard like that without a lot of like dents and wrinkles and like other gunk and stuff on them. So that's material is really good, like brand new, and I refuse to buy like cardboard in general, but also like brand new because that's the whole point of recycling cardboard is that you're recycling, you're not buying it from like a source because then I don't know, then somebody's producing it for you. Okay, anyways, it's hard to come by, so I don't want to throw it away because they will just put it in the waste. And I know I could do something with it. There's so many projects I have. I think, well, that's the problem. There's so many I have that even though it's a lot of cardboard that I have, and I could probably do multiple projects, then I'm also scared that maybe I won't have enough for all of them. So I have to decide like which one's the most important one that you want to do right now. And I have to burp again. Oh my God. That was a stinky one. God, I'm so gross. Okay. But I think the boxes is a good idea either way. I just think just for this bottom section, these two areas, because like there's really nothing in this to be like there's nothing utilizing that space, so that seems like a waste of space, and I hate that. I need to use a lot. I need to utilize every inch of space that I can in this apartment because there's not a lot of space. And I need to do it in a way that's also aesthetically pleasing to the eye for me. Otherwise, I'll go crazy. Literally, I feel like I'll go crazy. So, yeah, I better get to it. I'm also like really, even though I know like I said, I'm in the cycle where like I don't have good hair or skin, or I'm definitely not in the social mood. I'm not ovulation phase of my cycle. I kind of obsessed, like I said, because I kind of like this lighting because it's dark and moody, and the computer screen is like lighting me up really nice to like give me a nice glow and blurring the acne scars. But I feel good. I mean, like, look at that. Oh, that's cute. You see? Got a little like, what is it? Bridget Bardot, I think. Yeah, she did like the hairstyle kind of, even though I'm visibly thinning. I can't wait to see my dermatologist. It's coming on so close. I can't wait. Just next week. Just next week. I'm just like have to hold out so I can first thank her for clearing up my acne and then yell at her for not giving me the full, what is it? Who has a thick hairline? With Disney Princess has a thick black hairline? Mulan? No. Pocahontas. That's what I was thinking. Now that I think about it, when I got obsessed with this bun thing, it was when I was like working at a night shift warehouse in Arizona, and there was this, I believe, Native American girl Beautiful, beautiful girl. I think she was like a supervisor of mine, so I was like really like scared of her. So I was like, she was super tall and I guess like, tall and beautiful, domineering, scared, but like beautiful to look at. She had obviously amazing dark black hair, thick, so thick. I was so jealous. And she would put it up. Oh, it was like shiny and straight all the time. And me, who's never figured out how to like, I know some people were like love to have curly hair, but because I'm very low maintenance with it and haven't figured out how to use it, it's always been like this bird's nest. Literally, I've actually had like bees and birds like swoop in and try to like get into it when I've done this. That was another reason I kind of had to stop, mainly when I was living with my mom because that area was like very like naturey, wild animals, and like yeah, I couldn't go outside with this hairstyle unless I was ready to get attacked. But not her. She, yeah, like I said, it was already like nice and sleek, and I still have like the image of her like walking onto the parking lot and seeing her like she put it up like swooped it up like real fast like in one motion, like it was nothing, and like went about her day like cool. I wish I could, be that flawlessly beautiful and but hey, like I said, I could be still irrational and like erratic, but or like I said, this lighting is just like it's getting to me. It, it's like giving me that touch of confidence. I feel like I gotta put some Vaseline on my lips. They're really starting to hurt, or drink some more water or something. Especially stop talking, and also because I start talking for like another like 10 minutes after I just said I was gonna stop talking. Like I can't shut up. Okay, so yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, love you. Bye.